Hi, good day to everyone. Welcome you to exam break of very unique TOTO video tutorial specially prepared for you, members. Now I'd like to say a word of thanks and a word of welcome to you if this is your very first time joining exam break or this is your very first time watching this video. Yes, welcome. What you're looking at right now, this is your very first time, it's the Win40 Advanced, it's a Wintoto Advanced Statistical Software. Now we have both the software with the same similar name, so I tend to always say the wrong name at the wrong time, and it's okay. Now most importantly, what you're looking at right now is Wintoto Advanced, alright? As you can see over here, there are many features, and later in a while I'll definitely share with you, alright, most of the features that I'll be using, and I'll probably be telling you or sharing with you some of those things that I find is great. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all existing members who have been examining for all these years, and I must say a word of thanks for your support, and especially so in the areas of maintenance support. Now, a lot of time people may wonder what's so important about maintenance support. All I want to tell you is that in the year 2013, had not because of maintenance support, we would not have developed the software, right, that enhance the chance of two of our user. One the 2.5 million, alright, Jackpot group 1, and another one the 250,000 Jackpot group 2. Now you may wonder how is it made possible, alright. As you all know, this software is developed by Examblic, right? We are the one who write the software, we definitely know the in and out, but to continuously enhancing the chance of each and every one of you, we definitely need the understanding and support. And there's reason why in Examblic our business is a little bit different from the rest of the business, in the sense that we treat each and every one of you, alright, every user, right? We are business in partner. Why we do say that? Very simple. We have the same common goal. What's our common goal? Is to win the jackpot. If our common goal is the same, then all we need to do is that each of us play our role. So what's the role of the company, Examblic? Is to continuously develop the software, continuously enhance the chance of winning a jackpot. I think that's important, and that's exactly what Examblic is doing right now. And as an end user, all we're asking from you, alright, is to give us continuous support, right, for the maintenance support, so that we can put our mind at peace just to do the developments and not to worry about the expenses that we may incur. So I hope you understand that in Singapore, business is really very, very different in the sense that most of the things are going up and not coming down. So it's not an easy thing to do. But over here, I must say that Examblic is truly very, very fortunate to have the users like you, customers like you. And I'd like to take this opportunity once again to thank you. And I'm truly very thankful, I'm very grateful, and my gratitude to each and every one of you. 在这里我要跟大家说一声欢迎，如果这一次是你第一次目睹这个 video， 或者是刚刚加入 Examblic 的会员，你现在在目睹的这个画面是 Wintoto Advanced， 就是我们的这个 Wintoto 的这个软件。在此刻让我再一次跟你讲一声谢谢，也欢迎你的加入。在这里我也是要借这个机会来感谢一路来都有支持Examblic的每一个会员们，你们的每一个付出的这个支持，对我来讲，我感到非常非常的感谢，也非常的感恩，也对我们来讲是非常大的鼓励。去年在2013年，我们能够拥有2个大赢家，一个赢到一个 Jackpot Group 1 2.5 million， 另外一个是 Group 2 250千。我们能够拥有这种辉煌的成绩，不是偶然。我要跟大家讲，不是偶然，是真的是因为我们明白，大家都有一个共同点。你作为一个顾客，我作为一个公司，我们大家都有一个共同点，我们的共同点都是一致的，就是我们要 win jackpot。也就是因为这样，我们就 作为一个公司，我们应该做的责任就是把这个软件发展的更好，使到我们赢得这个几率会能够提高。作为一个 user 顾客，我们只要求你继续的支持3倍的maintenance support。那我们的资金足够，我们能够把这个心停住下来，好好的去发展这个软件，而不去担心额外的这种开销啦，或者是额外的那种所谓的这个生活费，这一类的东西。所以我觉得有时候我希望大家能够明白这一点的，就是我们大家一定要好好的合作，这样我们才能够达到我们要达到的这个目标，就是 win jackpot, right? Okay, now let's come to here, and I like to say click help check about Wintoto Advanced. Right, you can see for yourself right now the version that I'm in right now is version 3.3.3. So when you click the help and the box appear, and you realize that your version is not 3.3.3, meaning to say that very likely that your Wintoto Advanced is not the latest one. Now, does it make a lot of difference whether it's latest or not latest? I must tell you something. It does make a lot, because when it is the latest, it goes to show that very good chance that you are going to have the same similar features that I'm going to share with you right now. And it makes a lot of difference. I can assure you that. Alright, so do bear in mind that it definitely is important for you to have the latest version. Now, 在这里如果你 click 这个 help， 然后有这个然后你 click 这个 help 的时候，你会看到 right， 就是有一个 box 出来的时候，这里有写这个 version 的号码。如果你本身的这个 version 不是 3.3 的话，就已经说明了你目前的这个 Wintoto Advanced 的软件不是最新的。那我在这里要鼓励你早点 upgrade。如果你还没有拥有 Wintoto Advanced， 我还是觉得你应该早点拥有它，因为它真的是有很大的差别。Alright， 在这方面。Alright, let me close this. Now let's take a look at this thing called the display standard grouping statistic. If you're ready, let's go. Now why I look into this, because if you were to take a look clearly on the last super tree itself. Now what does super tree means? Super tree means we actually divide the total numbers into a group of 3. And each group itself consists of 15 numbers. Alright. We start from small, which is 1 to 15. We start from the middle, right? The small number and the medium numbers, starting from 16 to 30. Then we have the big number, which is 31 to 45. Now, as you can see right now, the performance of the small, alright, is 2 numbers, medium 3 numbers, and the big one, right, with 2 numbers. So it's more or less, I could say, that it's already very evenly spread, right, as far as this is concerned. So this statistics is important because at least we know, right, where are the winning numbers coming from right now, right? What's the current trend? Are they from the small, medium, or from the big? So with this in mind, we could certainly say that for the next coming draw, alright, very good chance from what I see is that very good chance that we're going to see a very good improvement from, alright, the small and the medium. So my way of looking at it, I think 80% should be focused on 1 to 30. Alright, 80%, probably the 20% is from 31 to 45. I think that would be a very good range to take a look at. Alright, now 在这里我们看到的是 Super Tree。 什么叫 Super Tree？ Super Tree 就是我们把45个TOTO号码分成3组，每一组里面有15个号码，所以我们把它列为成大、中、小。大就是31到45，中是16到30，小是11到15。从这里我们能够非常清楚的目睹得到的就是刚刚开起来的号码，小的有2个，中的有3个，大的也有2个，所以可以说是非常平均的分别到 OK。 所以在这里下一期有什么情况会发生？照我自己本身来看 ，Alright， 如果以这边 下一个应该是有三个小的 ，alright， 一个中的，3个大的。如果是这样的话，也有这个可能性。刚才我用英语的时候，我都认为是1到30应该是80%，alright， 31到45应该是20%。我看如果有这样的情况，我看要改一下，就是应该是小的应该有3个，中的有1个，然后大的应该是有3个，应该是这样的情况发生。就是1到15，我们可以大概看得到，就是应该有3个号码从这里出现，开采1到15。right， 然后中的号码就是16到30来讲，应该是只有1个。然后大的号码是31到45，应该是有3个。Now let me recorrect what I just shared with you just now. Alright, if I were to base on this trend that happens exactly the same, right? So I would think that very good chance that we may see some likely changes is that we may see big one, sorry, small one having 3 numbers. The medium probably will likely to drop into 1 numbers. Alright, and then followed by the big one, which is starting from 31 to 45. We could expect 3 numbers. So I would say that from 1 to 15 and 31 to 45, we could actually focus 80%, leaving 20%, alright, from 16 to 30. Now let's take a close look at the Super 9 and see how does it goes. One thing very clearly shown is that 31 to 35, he has got already a 3 blank space. So early on, if we were to regard 31 to 45 having 3 numbers, I think very good chance that we should expect at least 1 number from 31 to 35. Right, 31 to 35. We should expect 1. Again, from 36 to 40. Alright, I would think that possible is also another 1 number from here. Alright, so this is again 36 to 40. And the next one that we could think of is 41 to 45. Alright, we could also expect 1 number from here. Now what's going to happen right now for the small number 1 to 15? What do you think that the likelihood to be? Now I would think very good chance from what I see is that it's best for us to stick to 1 to 10. So I would think that very good chance of getting to see 2 numbers from 1 to 5. Alright, my reading is 1 to 5. I'm expecting 2 numbers. Alright, from 6 to 10. Alright, I'm expecting 1 number. So now looking from 16 all the way to 30, what do you think? My reading is, I will rate that 16 to 20 we should expect 1 number from here. So I repeat again, from the small number, alright, 1 to 15, I do not see any number coming from 11 to 15. However, from 1 to 10, I'm expecting 2 numbers from here. Again, for the big number 31 to 45, as I mentioned just now, I'm expecting 3 numbers. Alright, so what the 3 numbers work out to be? 31 to 35, 1 from here. 36 to 40, 1 number from here. 41 to 45, 1 number from here. And the last range that we are talking about is the medium range, 16 to 30. Alright, I will think that 1 number very likely to come from 16 to 20, and that's my view. So please use this, alright, for your reference. I think that's important. Alright, now 现在我们目前看得到的就是我们把45个号码分成9组，每一组里面有5个号码。刚才我有跟大家分享的就是1到15，我相信说会有2个号码从这个部分来。那如果是的话，我的看法是2个号码应该是从1到5，然后1个号码是6到10。我也跟大家分享到中的号码16到30，我的感觉，我的这个观察是大概是1个会重复在这里，但是哪一组我的选择是16到20，我相信会有1个在这里。那另外一组的号码就是31到45里面，这一组里面我相信说有3个号码会从这一组里面来， 是从哪一组里面？31到35，我相信会有一个；36到40也会有一个；41到45也会有一个。OK， 这个是我个人的意见。All right, now let's take a look at the last digit. Now, what's last digit all about? Okay, this is important. Now, if you were to take a look at last digit, alright, as you can see over, when I say last digit, LD stands for last digit. When I say LD1, it's referring to the last numeric numbers to be 1. So in this instance here, you can see very clearly that it consists of 1, 11. Right? Can you see the last numeric number is 1? All the way is 1. So from LD1 to LD5, we could see that this group itself, each row itself got 5 numbers. So now, where do you think the numbers likely to come from? So for my IC, LD1 is actually one of the very popular ones. So I would recommend that we should take a very, very close look at LD1, LD2, LD1 and LD2. Alright, LD3 certainly is still doing well. Alright, I think we can actually certainly take into consideration LD5. So I repeat again, LD1, LD2, LD3 and LD5. Alright, now from LD6 to LD0, we could see that each row itself got 4 numbers. Now, one of the very popular one currently right now is actually LD0, doing very, very well. And one that is not doing very well right now is actually LD9. LD9 got not even a single number appear for the past 6 draws. Wow, that's really long. So take a close look at LD9. I think LD9 very good chance for this coming draw. Of course, the next one that I'm looking at right now, possible build up, right, is actually LD8. Alright, LD8, yes. So for the two LD, alright, from 6 to 0, my reading is that LD9 we should expect at least one from here, and we could also expect another one from LD8. However, we should not omit the fact that LD0 is also equally important. So my reading is for the LD6 to LD0, right? LD0 is definitely important. LD9, alright, and the last one is LD8. Do take note. So I'm expecting one from each. So one from LD1, one from LD2, right? One from LD3, and one from LD5. Altogether, already four numbers ready. And then from 6 to 0, one from LD0, one from LD9, and the last one is one from LD8. 我们每次当到 LD 的时候，很多时候我们会要详细的跟大家解释什么叫做 LD。LD 的意思就是说 last digit。last digit 的意思就是代表说，那最后的一个数码号码，如果是 LD1 的话，最后的一个数码是1，所以你会看到有1号、11号。那你看到后面的数码是1、21也是后面的数码是1。从这里我们可以看得到，从 LD1 1到5来讲，每一组里面有5个号码。我个人的选择是 LD1， 我相信会有一个号码，这来临的这一期。LD2 我也相信会有一个号码， LD3 也会有一个号码。从 LD6 到0，每一组里面有10个号码。我个人的选择是 LD0， 我相信会有一个号码， LD9 也是会有一个号码，还有 LD8。总共我相信这7个号码是会从这几个 LD 来的。有可能你的看法跟我的看法不一样，最重要的就是你要对自己很有信心，那是最重要的。Okay, let me close this. Now, I'd like to share something with all of you that something that is very interesting, alright, especially when it comes to a big draw. I believe that all of you have got this issue here. Alright, let's take a look at Wintoto advanced filler. Now I do have a lot of time people do tells me that, all right, that they do able easily take something like getting 2 numbers right. So all you can do is you can actually take this thing into consideration of playing the 45 numbers for this coming draw. So how to play 45 numbers? Very interesting. Okay, so let me put in all numbers. Now, if with this 45 numbers, all right, first and foremost, you can do a random if you want to. All right, then you do a random figure. Now, many a times I do receive a lot of email and SMS telling me that, for me to pick 2 numbers very easy, no problem, no problem. Okay, so where is it? So supposedly we are expecting 1 number from LD1. So from LD1 we got 1, 11, 21, 31, and 41. What numbers do you think very likely? All right, let's from what I see. Okay, let's take a look at the display table. All right, let's see from LD1. What do you think is good? You think 1 is good? What about 11? You think is good? All right, 11 looks good. So what about 21? You think is good? Right? What about 31? You think is good? Oh, neighbor, so possible. So I will go for 31. All right, 31. So you are ready, or you think other numbers is better, or what do you think about the chances of 37 repeating? Now, whatever that you have chosen is okay. All right, let's assume we decided, all right, that we're going for number 19. Number 19 because LD9. All right, so 19 is one of the key numbers. Right, you have got 1 inside here. Now, what is about the next number that you have in mind? All right, that you think that is good. So maybe you want to take a look at any numbers, the LD2. All right, no problem. We can always take a LD2 or any of the neighboring numbers or any numbers that you think very good chance that it is likely to repeat. So what do you think? Okay, let's take a close look at what happened here. Now, my reading is that there's always this situations that may happen. All right, and I think 37 do not be taken aback. It may just repeat again, even though it already appeared 2 times. Okay, so let's put 37 into here. 37. So in total, we got 2 key numbers. Remember, you can play all 45 numbers with the 2 key numbers. All you need to do, click DIY Wheeler. Alright, you just need to look for this thing called 2 key. Alright, with win 6 guarantee 4. What does it mean? Mean to say, so long all these 45 numbers, if you have got 2 key numbers is correct, on top of that plus any of the 4 numbers here, very good chance that you have 1 ticket is a 4 winning number. Alright, so click OK, and you can see for yourself it only generated 60 tickets, and it only cost you $30 just to play this 45 numbers. Because many a time I've got a lot of call, a lot of SMS telling me that they can get 2 numbers correct, not an issue. 然后在这里我跟大家分享的就是，很多时候我收到很多信息和 email 跟我讲说，其实海通做2个号码正确，每一期大概都有10次里面大概有7次8次都是正确的。如果你有这样的这个能力，好像现在我跟大家分享，我的认为是说，这来临的这一期19号跟上这期是不错，所以我已经有2个号码，我认为是不错的号。如果你要的话，你就把它放在 key number 里面。刚才我这样示范给你看，然后你可以玩总共45个号码，全部的号码玩。我刚才选的就是 Win 6 Guarantee 4，就是只要有6个号码从这里开彩，加上最重要的在6个号码里面有2个 key number 正确的话，我至少有1个中奖的 ticket 是4个号码 Win 6 Guarantee 4。你好好的想一想，你的话费30块，你不觉得这个玩法至少你知道你可以玩那么多的号码，但是你还是在玩在你的范围里面。大家释放一下，比如说开彩的时候是这样的情况 ，OK？ 我们开彩的时候有看到19号， ，alright， 也有看到37号，这只有2个 key number，alright， 有可能会看到41号，alright， 37号，哦，8号，08号，alright， 也有看到9号，然后这里有看到45号。Okay， 比方说这来临的这个星期四就是3、4、5、6、7号，alright， 当天看起来的时候是这样来讲。我跟你讲，因为你有2个 key number 在里面，你至少会有一个 ticket 是4个号，alright， let's take a look。等一下看一下，因为这里有2侧37号，对不起。比方说不可能有开2个一样的号 ，OK， 这个跟它换成17号 ，alright，let's check now。你看，你有一张是4 plus 0， 2张是3 plus 1，所以你看你的花费30块，你都已经赢了多少 ？Alright， 所以你可以感觉得到，也有可能会赢到 Jackpot， 为什么呢 ？Check winning again enter result。比方说你现在选的号码 ，alright， 是19、31 ，alright， 刚好也有18号 ，alright， 还有这个21号 ，right， 28号，还有这个36号、45号 ，OK。现在你记得你有2个 key number 在里面 ，right， 这里有18号是一定会有，因为我们玩的是15个号码。这种情况你也有可能 win 一个 jackpot， 你看你有一个6 plus 0的 win， 30块也有可能赢一个 jackpot 不管，不一定说你要玩到很多，最重要的就是你要拥有 Wintoto 的关系，要有这个技巧，要懂得这个技巧，那你讲的几率是肯定会提高。You have to understand that what we are doing right now, we are playing with tin numbers. Because many times, people a lot of times they do tell me that to get 2 key numbers is simple. Out of 10 times they got it 2 correctly. So not to give yourself a miss, then you play all these 30 numbers and it only costs you $60. $30. Alright, as I've already shown to you, with your 2 key number correct, there's also a possibility for you to win a jackpot, which I already demonstrated to you. So there is always a chance. But most importantly, at the end of the day, you must always remember, once you never overplay, your winning chance is always better. Once you start to overplay, it definitely decreases your chance of winning. So whatever we do, we must always stick to the rule, never to overplay. Now I already come to the end of my presentation. 我已经到了这个尾声，我在这里要跟大家说一声谢谢你的宝贵时间来观看这个 video。我也希望在这个 video 里面，你观看了过后也是觉得你学习了很多，也对你有很大的收获。那我在这里请求大家把这个 link email 的 link，alright， email 给你的亲戚朋友，让他们好好的去观看这个 video。相信我也是希望他们能够从这里能够有很大的收获。最重要的就是我们一定要玩在我们的范围内。我希望大家能够感觉得到我们的诚意，我们真的是很乐意、很有诚意的跟大家分享。在这里，我要祝福大家快快乐乐、健健康康中大奖。记得有中奖，记得 WhatsApp 92300830。在此刻跟大家说一声谢谢，也祝福大家快快乐乐、健健康康中大奖。谢谢你们。Now we come to the end of my video presentations for TOTO, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for the time watching this video. And if you do find this video very beneficial, I'd like to seek your help and understanding to email the link to all your friends and relatives. Let them watch this video. Let them get the benefits of watching this video. Right? And I'd like to stress one very important point: is that in order for us to really win, not only we need Wintoto at once, we also need to always bear in mind to play 15 objects. I think not only important, it's very important. So I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you and your family, alright, a very happy and very healthy days ahead. And I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you winning jackpot prizes for this coming draw. And if you'd like to join our TOTO pulling, we are always open to you, alright, per share at $20. If you want to join us, do give me a tinkle or SMS at 9230-0837. Once again, thank you and goodbye to everyone. Goodbye.